Good morning, my darlings. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. This is not a terribly festive sight. It is the greyest, rainiest morning, but I just know that who I'm about to meet up with and spend the day with is going to bring the sunshine. I've got a day with Leo today, and we've had this date in the diary for quite some time, and I'm not gonna lie, I was meant to organise something and I didn't get anything organised until about a week ago, but we've decided what we really just would love to do is have a girly day at Estelle Manor, and we're going to go to the spa, we're going to do Pilates, we're going to have a lovely lunch together. So that is exactly what's on the cards today. I think since I last came here, they've put up their Christmas decorations, so I really cannot wait to see how they look. I feel very, very sleepy. Last night was the girls' Christmas dinner at the Swan pub, if you watched the end of the last vlog, and I had a few, I was about to say bottles, I had a few glasses of wine and didn't sleep particularly well, so if I look like a little mole, that is why. But I really can't wait to stretch out my body on the reformer. I've got on this really cute cozy fleece, which is from a brand called Petite Studio. They're actually based in New York, and I chose a couple of their pieces which arrived a few days ago, so I've got some lovely bits of theirs with me to wear throughout the day today. After we've had lunch at Estelle, I'm hoping, the weather says it's going to brighten up later. I really hope that's correct, because hopefully later on we're going to go to Blenheim Palace for their Christmas lights, Christmas market and ice skating. Basically my dream festive girly day. So I've got a few different outfits with me. But anyway, welcome to Vlogmas Day 5. Here's the intro. Changing rooms, just waiting for Leo. This is my ultimate cozy knit. I wanted to show you earlier, but it wasn't as good to show you in the car. It's got this lovely little toggle, and it's just like the ultimate piece for popping on over your gym clothes, or if you're heading out for a dog walk. I just love it. I can tell this is going to be one of those things I'm wearing on repeat. First, coffee. Post Pilates, we are going to spend a couple of hours in the spa, and we'll catch up with you afterwards. Okay, my darlings, it is a few hours later. Come in, my glamorous assistant. The comedy of today is just how different the glamour levels are. I've gone full comfy, and you've gone like, she's got diamond buttons everywhere.
We've gone like full snowflake vibes.
I love it.
Snowflake vibes.
Oh my goodness, what was your thoughts on the spa?
Oh my goodness, it is unbelievable.
Isn't it?
Just a different world of tranquility.
Yeah.
And you do genuinely just switch off, and I loved your little like routine of doing the loops. Yeah.
And it's beautiful and so calming.
It's so beautiful. They have this very, very calming music. I look like a mole. They've got this very calming music, and you do like a route where you go in a pool, like a warm thermal pool, and then you go in the hot tub, and then there's a steam room and sauna, and then cold plunge. We didn't fancy the cold plunging today,
no,
did we?
I was not made for cold plunging. No. Absolutely not. I don't think I've ever cold plunged. Apart from when I was with you at Cornbury.
In a lake, I think it's different.
In a lake. I don't mind wild swimming.
No, it's a
wild
little bit
swimming.
different.
A little bit Trillingtons for that.
Yes, but how lucky are we? It's now perfect blue skies, and I feel like we've got the place to ourselves.
I know, it's so quiet.
Wild.
It's so quiet, and I cannot wait to see the Christmas decorations.
Nor can I. Oh my gosh, I was so inspired by them last year. I basically tried to copy and paste at our house.
Heaven.
But I don't know what they look like yet this year. They put them up really late.
Yeah, they have put them up late.
Yeah.
They have put them up late.
I came here for my birthday and they weren't even up.
Oh, we're gonna have to go and see them.
We're gonna have
so
to go
cute.
and see.
Can we have a moment for this outfit? Because she came out and I was like,
well,
are you in full Laura Piana? Because this is a moment.
Thank you, my darling. The trousers are actually really lovely. I'll show you in a second a close-up of the fabric, but they're a nice material, aren't they?
Beautiful.
Like
it's like a gorgeous, it's a very, very small thread.
Yeah.
But it's like a beige camel with a beautiful ecru, all horn-like buttons, and like the pleat back is almost like a lapel.
Yeah.
Like you have on a blazer. And the bottom's looking great.
The perky
pockets,
bottom.
look at the perky bum. Looks beautiful.
Thank you, my darling. And the jumper is also petite studio, and I just really liked the colours in it, so it goes together really, really nicely. And then the coat is just a really nice cozy little wrap number, and my darling is in HC.
I'm in HC, got a gorgeous Holland Cooper trench on, and then underneath we have my little snowflake dress. Gosh, I feel like I'm and this is self-portrait. It's actually denim, but it's lovely because you can like style it up for like summer and also winter with a pair of tights.
I need to show the tights because these are full on, like, we are going ice skating with it. They're giving 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Marina Anasina and 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅.
I'll take it.
Yes, love it.
Fingers crossed I can do them justice.
Absolutely.
But a little Aspinall bag. Cute. That's the vibe.
Gorgeous. And we have not eaten all day, so we're going to go and have some lunch.
Yeah, we're going to go and devour something absolutely ravenous.
Let's go and have some food.
See you in a bit.
Yay. Look at this. We now have perfect blue skies. The pool is steaming away and the Christmas tree is in situ. How gorgeous. If we hadn't just spent all morning in the spa, I'd be tempted to go for another swim. Swim with a view. How divine. This is just a vision, Leo by the festive fireplace, but also this just sums us up. Granny on this side with my cup of tea, and you've got your, what's it called?
It's a virgin penicillin.
Well,
apparently.
Enjoy.
Hopefully it's going to help me with whatever the lurgy I have.
My goodness.
But I tell you what, that steam room was exactly, I needed to just sweat it out.
Definitely.
I think I'm already sounding better.
You are, and you're glowing, so let's see if the virgin penicillin can work its magic. Oh my goodness me, this is sensational. This is why I love this young lady, because look at this, chips. We've got, tell me again what they are.
I'm not quite sure. I believe that they're like deep fried potato of some sort with like 굼𝒨.
Oh.
You know when you have a French onion soup,
yeah,
you get like the whole lid on the top. That's what I was thinking. But I've never had it like this before, and I'm very excited about this.
I am thrilled about this. And we've got the little polentas, and then this is the most, could be the most boring thing in the world, but is absolutely sensational here. They do these little wedge salad bits with 𝑑ukkha and like a mayo on it, and they are 10 out of 10. Yay! We just simply had to come and admire the tree. Look how beautiful this is with the bows, and the detail they've gone for this year are these little golden tassels. That's given me another little bit of inspo, but how simple. Such a great idea. Glamorous establishment that is Estelle to the Blenheim Palace ice rink. So you think it was here last year?
It was here last year. I did it with Anna last year.
Oh, that's so
We were trying to protect her at all costs because she was a bride within like a month. Yeah.
You don't want any broken limbs because ice skating is an extreme sport.
It is an extreme sport.
Yes.
It's an extreme sport, as you can see.
Yes.
We're athletes.
All the layers. I've got my gloves in my bag too, and waistcoat. I've got 4 layers on. How many have you got on?
I've got actually only 2. I've got tights on and a scarf and the
Ball hat. If we fall down, we're just going to bounce back up again. So wish us luck. I think ice skating is a little bit like riding a bike because we just got straight on, didn't we?
We did!
I'm impressed with us.
Yeah, like a little bit of muscle memory and you're off.
A little bit, although it is quite petrifying because these ice skates have got full-on blades on them. Like they're the real deal. They are the real deal. And it's the children that are going around at 5,000 miles an hour with their little penguins. You've got to watch out for.
Lethal!
Lethal! But we're doing well.
Back it up.
I know! Thanks!
You've got this, guys. Sorry. That's so funny. Here we go. Look at her, an angel on ice. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Olympic ice skaters. So hard.
Phenomenal, phenomenal. I wish that's like one of my. I'd love to do like dancing, not dancing on ice, but dancing with the stars. I could definitely not do it on the ice, but I think this one could. Ooh, there's some kids going down.
Okay, we survived the skating and we're just going to have a little mooch around the market. They have got such a nice selection of stalls here. What's this? Little chocolate kisses. Ooh, yummy. I think that's marshmallows. How delicious.
So, right, we've got like a bird.
Which one's this one here? Oh, I'd love to try some rum and raisins,
Ooh.
please.
And may I try the salted caramel, please? It's a beautiful decoration stall, the glass hand-blown baubles. How precious. Wow.
Oh, exactly.
This is so sweet. Look at these beautiful stalls with the baubles. Let's have a little look. You can hear some gorgeous choir music going on in the background too. I love how traditional these are. Oh, they're very sweet, aren't they? So even though the palace is, thank you, is covered in scaffolding, they've still managed to make it really beautiful and festive. We don't actually know what the theme is yet this year, but we're gonna head in and find out. Oh wow, so it is Wizard of Oz themed this year, and this is the entrance structure, the house getting torn apart by the tornado. Where's Dorothy? Is she in here somewhere?
Dorothy hopefully is hiding away inside the house.
She's safe somewhere. So effective. My goodness.
How they do these installations.
Incredible. This is absolutely stunning. I feel like these would make such nice like table setting pieces, and they just last forever. They paper. Yeah, paper flowers. I think it's paper. So pretty. So it is very, very busy in here, so we're kind of following the crowd through the corridors, but they have spent hours and hours and hours just so carefully crafting all of these structures inside the magical hallways here inside Blenheim Palace. They always do such an incredible job, and I think for children to see all of these beautiful lights up close and personal, even for an adult, it's breathtaking. And every room has a slightly different theme, so we're gonna follow the crowd through and see where it takes us. If you know the storyline of the Wizard of Oz, these are the cornfields. They've got all the cabbages and pumpkins surrounded by our little munchkin friends. Looks so cute. Kind of scary, but very cute. Definitely the cutest part of this installation. Dorothy's shoes, Tin Man with his very menacing axe. I think if I was a child he'd give me nightmares actually. Yikes. And we found the sleeping lion surrounded by these incredible flowers. I wonder how many artists and craftspeople they had working on this. So amazing. Wow. He reminds me of Mufasa. Look at these little teeny weeny, yeah, what, being a mouse harnesser. That is so cute. So we're about to enter Oz and look at the creations in here. We've got a very wacky version of Nigel over there. A very beautifully embellished tree. Nigel's got some serious competition. He needs some spectacles like this. Nigel meets Eddie the Eagle.
Elton John.
Yeah, look at the gems. And we are officially entering the land of Oz.
That is brilliant.
Such fabulous gentlemen.
I feel like, Josie, you need these in the front of your house.
I need to make the floral staffs like these guys have.
That is
Wow.
too cute. For scale, Josie goes.
We are following the yellow brick road and we're in the main kind of ballroom now. And look at this. Oh my goodness me. They have really created such a special experience here. And as you will have seen from the last vlog, this area is very famous for the first hot air balloon went up in Oxford. What year did we say it was? Like 1749 or something? Real Dorothy and Toto! Just like that, I am back home again. I feel like I barely picked up the camera all day, whoops-a-daisy, but boy oh boy was a lot of girly catch-up time very much needed. This cup of tea is very much needed. I'm on the chamomile tea, my third chamomile tea of the day. I just need to warm myself through because it started to get really chilly at Blenheim, even though I had so many layers on and a hat. It was super busy, which I'm gonna blame on the fact that I didn't vlog that much. So busy, but they really do the most incredible job there. The light trail is quite honestly mesmeric for adults and children alike. They do such a wonderful job inside the house. I would, if you can, try and go at a time that you think it's not going to be quite so busy. We were there on a prime time, absolute prime time, but it's still early in the month. I even wonder if it could be something to save between Christmas and New Year, because you're still feeling festive, but I don't know about you. I'm a little bit like, what do I do this time of year? But had the most gorgeous day, and I just have to say, that girl, I just adore her. Every time I spend time with Leo, not even my cup is full, my cup is overflowing. She gives the best advice. We share so much in common. We just have the best, instantly go in there with like the deep chat, and I just adore her. She's so full of the best energy, and I think it's really important to surround yourself in life with people that give good energy and you really feel it back. I just love her, absolutely adore her, and it really, I feel like my batteries have been recharged having spent a day with her. So back home again now. It's quite late. I'm going to take my makeup off in a second, but Leo was very complimentary of my trousers that I was wearing earlier. She honestly thought that they were 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, so I thought I would actually show you a few other bits from the lovely brand that they are from. Bear with me one moment, please. Let me know your favourite calming tea blend down below. I feel like that's the Jeeves and Jericho chamomile. For ease, they're amazing because the tea bags, you know, it's just a simple tea bag, whereas I do love a loose leaf blend as well. Anyway, back to trousers. Sorry, I'm just trying to hoik you down. I have actually got the exact pair, but in a deeper colour as well, and I think these felt a little bit too smart for today, but I wanted to show them to you. So the brand is Petite Studio NYC. It's a really lovely business, and as you may be able to guess from the name, if you are not the tallest, like myself, this is a brand that the proportions of their pieces are just, they've perfectly designed them for people who are petite. So I hope Petite Studio, I hope 𝑭𝒂𝒕𝒅 𝑴𝒆, who I adore, who I met at the Hobbs lunch, who started a YouTube channel based on me. I have this habit of bullying people, like telling them how much I would want to see them on YouTube. Leonora always very kindly says that without my bullying her, she wouldn't have started a channel, and Petite Marie as well. When I met her at the Hobbs lunch, I was like, Marie, you have to start a channel, I'm obsessed with your life and I want to know more about it. But I feel like this brand is very her, so if she doesn't know about it, I'm going to ping her a message and tell her about it. So what I was saying, I don't think on this vlog, but I was saying to Leo earlier, is that I love that with the trousers, sorry I have taken my shoes off, I don't have to shorten them because they are designed for people of my height, and just like the ones I was wearing earlier, they are this magical, like very elegant, very luxurious looking herringbone pattern. And the reason that I chose the ones that I was wearing earlier today is because they are wool, but then they're lined. So I think they're probably a wool blend. I'll leave them linked down below. But they just keep you so warm. So if you want to wear something smart, whether it's for work or for nice occasions, but you want to be warm as well, they're glorious. And I was so grateful for this earlier as well. I just felt when I got out of the car for the ice skating, I just wanted to be wearing as many layers as possible. So I popped on this gilet, which is just giving alpine vibes in the very best way possible. I love the thick lapels on the collar. It's really beautiful quality, like the quality of this fluff is incredible. 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕𝒖𝒓𝒆 or 𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕𝒅. I love that you've got the shearling or the fluff detail on the little pockets here. And as you saw earlier, layered underneath a coat. It's just a really nice layering piece. But if you live somewhere a little bit warmer, I love watching Alison on YouTube as well. She lives in Florida and she gets very excited anytime she has a day that's chilly enough for her to wear some kind of outerwear. But I feel like if you do live in a warmer place but you want to lean into the cozy vibes, this would be perfect. And I'll just show you a couple of the other pieces that I got from the brand. So another just very simple way of styling would be with a cardigan. This one is gorgeous. I'm very, sneak peek as to what I'm about to show you. I'm always very hot on my fabric composition at this time of year because it really makes such a difference into how warm or freezing cold you feel. This is a mohair and wool compilation, and yes, the neckline is plunging, so you could also wear a nice cashmere polo neck or roll neck underneath. But just to show you some of the detail, such beautiful little pearly buttons, and I really appreciate this bit of fabric in between because so many times cardigans are just left open and then you really do have to wear a thermal or something underneath, whereas they've actually thought to close it up. It would be really nice with a lovely necklace on. Was I wearing a necklace earlier? I really hope not. If I was, it's probably still sitting in one of the lockers at Estelle. I don't think I was. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. But yeah, this is a nice way of just making the trousers like this feel a little bit more elegant and feminine. Okay, I had to also show you the green speckled version of the lovely chunky knit that I was wearing earlier on top of my Pilates outfit. This is the ultimate countryside cozy fleece, and I think, yes, over nice smart maybe not smart trousers. I feel like jeans, leggings, if you live a countryside lifestyle, you're walking the dogs, you're nipping to the farm shop, you don't need to be super smart, but you want to look put together. This is just such a lovely option with a gilet over the top, like the one I was wearing earlier. I love the detail. I love the specklediness, I love how big the collar is, and I love the leather detail on the zip. Can't actually decide which is my favourite out of the creamy oatmeal-y one I was wearing earlier and the green speckle. I just think they're the ultimate cozy fleece. And again, like I was saying earlier, with the open neckline being great for popping on with a nice roll neck if you do need an extra layering piece. Then speaking of layering a roll neck, let me show you one other piece. Now, I feel like this is something which could potentially be a little bit Marmite, but if you do love your layering and you love that cozy kind of granddad vibe, then this I actually think is a really cute piece. I love the colours, the tonal nature of this, and if you are a fan of the roll neck like myself, this is a really nice way of just adding an extra layer. Let's see how it looks with a gilet over the top. See, this is my favourite thing about dressing at this time of year. You can just add so many layers, there's lots to look at, lots of different kind of focal points of an outfit, as well as obviously nice jewellery. I switched into my double pearl earrings, which are from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝒆. Love those. I was just having a play around upstairs with my jewellery pieces for some upcoming events that I've got. So yeah, love this as a layering look. All of these pieces will of course be linked down below if you wanted to have a little browse. Ooh, and then finally, well, let me also just show you the jeans. Such a nice fit, tight at the top. They've actually got some really cool embroidery on one of the pockets, and the length, again, for someone a little bit on the petite side, is just perfect. They're a really nice straight up and down cut, a little bit of a light wash on the front. They feel very comfortable around the hips, not too tight, really high-waisted, which I find is the absolute most comfortable. Like, look how perfectly high-waisted they are. These are one of the most flattering pairs of jeans in my wardrobe, I would say, and the fact that I don't need to shorten them because they are made for petite people is just a game changer. Penultimate piece to show you. I just couldn't resist sharing with you this barn jacket. I feel like barn jackets along with wax jackets have now just become an absolute core staple in a countryside wardrobe. This is a collaboration with a brand called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, and it's just really beautiful quality corduroy. Even the buttons, like right down to the button detail, they're almost like a leather covered button. Really beautiful, lovely contrast lining, horn style buttons, leather collar. They've just thought of all of the design details, so if you're packing for a cozy festive weekend in the Cotswolds, you can't go wrong with a jacket like this. And the final piece, because we know I can't resist my green knitwear, and again, amazing layering with your roll neck. I feel like this is going to be a trend in Vlogmas, because when the temperatures drop, you really need those extra layers, and I love how these pieces work over the top of a cashmere roll neck. The fabric composition of this, I think, again, it's like an Angora wool and sheep's wool, so it's perfect for layering, for getting cozy. There is, I feel like I'm just telling you about all my favourite content creators, but there is a lady named Stacey Flinner. I really hope that's the correct pronunciation. Pretty sure she lives on Nantucket, or no, I think she just holidays there. Maybe she lives in Connecticut, but I feel like this is such a Stacey outfit. She's also a petite lady. I feel like I'm going to DM all these girls and tell them about this brand. But another one with lovely design detail. These buttons are really unusual. So you've got wooden buttons and then you've got pearly buttons. How cute. It just makes it feel unique and special. And the colour, I literally match the walls. To perfection, camouflage. So let me know if this is the first time you've heard about this brand. I only discovered them lately and I've been so impressed. So yeah, Petite Studio NYC, leave them linked down below. Now I can hear Charlie, so I think it may be time to do the advent calendar. Let's do it.
But first, a quick tea top up. Does anyone else just use the same tea bag all day? I feel like it's such a waste to only use them once. So it's probably the most, what's the word, economic thing to do. I'm going to leave that to brew for a few minutes while we do the advent calendar. Dexy's Daddy done your dinner? Wait a second. I know you can read and I know you understand that this is not your dinner. This is not your dinner, is it? No. Well, as long as you're eating, and as long as you're not going to bully your brother if he has some of your dinner. Pterodactyl. Okay, here he is, already in his pyjamas.
Of course, I feel like I get stitched up in these vlogs, because obviously I wouldn't normally be featured later in the day. You're very elegantly dressed and I'm very comfortably dressed.
Well, I like these PJs. Where are they from?
I can't even remember.
No.
Yeah, I wear them every year, the Henleys and stuff. They're nice, aren't they? They're not
Can
too
I be
warm.
really honest? Whenever I see you wearing this, I do think you're wearing the British Airways pyjamas. In the nicest way. I know I do. Oh. They just, like, it's giving BA.
It's giving, yeah.
It's giving BA.
Look, it's giving Etihad.
Etihad, really?
Well, because it's more elevated than BA. No, for no other reason.
They would
Probably
be pretty
more Qantas,
toasty.
because you've got green.
Yeah, what
and
airline
gold.
is green?
Qantas, green and gold, is it? Australian
I don't know. You can see the shape of the jeans a little bit better here. Don't you think that's such a nice shape?
Yeah, but I love the knit. I mean, I love the jeans, but I love the knit.
Yeah, I thought you
would.
would.
Let's do this, because
Okay.
I'm fatigued.
Fatigued, right. Can I hand you the camerati?
Yeah.
Super.
Right.
We are on 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. We were watching the Christmas special of Modern Family this morning, weren't we?
Yeah.
So good.
Very good. Modern Family's underrated. Although, sorry.
If anyone is watching who is from Colombia, can they let us know if what they talk about in that episode is true? So do you really do the, what's he?
𝑭𝒆𝒂𝒕𝒖𝒓𝒆. Yeah, I'm sure
That's
that,
real.
well, I'd love to know. I'm sure some of it's true, but I'm sure obviously like any series, they
Sprinkle in.
exaggerate it a bit. But I don't know, it's just in all the different...
And they also said baby Jesus drops off the gifts, not Father Christmas. And what's his name is like, how is that possible? He's a baby.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mind blank.
Who?
Dad.
Jay.
Is it Jay?
Jay is-
yeah,
Jay is
Jay
the
and
dad.
Gloria. Anyway, we digress. Day 5. Day 5. I said originally this is my favourite one because it's the watering can.
Yeah, true.
Cute and marzipan fruit. And seeing as it is the time of day, I am actually going to eat this.
You can eat that now.
Oh.
It's a banana one. Does it taste like banana? No.
No, that's the thing. The shape of the fruit has no correlation to the flavour.
I think that's a bit disappointing. Yeah, but then I guess it would be really even more artificial, wouldn't it?
Yeah, okay. Today's clue. This is a good one.
Is it?
If our house was number 4 Privet Drive, I love that you're sticking with the Harry Potter.
I have to be honest though. We're day 5 in. Obviously, I am just fully making these up as I go along. Like, I actually did Google, and there's nothing. There's lots of cool Harry Potter scavenger hunts. Sorry to get. Dexter Dickens, stop, please. Yeah, authoritative. Or Little Rebel. Yeah, there's lots of cool scavenger hunts, but they're more like you need to be out and about. They don't really. There's nothing that relates. There's loads of quizzes, but nothing that relates to our house.
We're quite lucky that our house has got loads of hiding places.
Well, we're lucky that and that we've got a big enough house that we're not just featuring the same few rooms all the time. But equally, anyway, let's see.
I only read the first half. So if our house was
hang
number
on.
4 Privet Drive,
Hang on, let's go on. There we go. Focused.
yeah. Where would Harry sleep? Obviously, Harry sleeps in the cupboard under the stairs. So I'm presuming you mean the downstairs bathroom, because that's kind of under the stairs. I presume. Let's go and see.
That
What
may be.
understair cupboards do we have? Do we have one? Oh, is it there? Right or left?
Left.
Okay. Because I was going to say it could have been in the shelving under the stairs there.
Well, he couldn't sleep in there, could he?
No, he didn't. I wouldn't stick anyone in the bathroom either.
Well, he couldn't sleep in the bathroom either.
Oh. Is that the cupboard under the stairs?
Well, you have to use some of your ingenuity, mate.
But that's not under the stairs.
Well, do you know what? Technically it is. Because look, where that is, do you know what's above that? It's part of the stairs. Sort of.
Yeah,
sort
kind
of.
It's
Not
the
quite.
stairs,
Not
it's
quite.
the steps to
Yeah,
the green
there is a
room.
light that you can turn on, remember.
Thank the Lord. Perhaps I can just see what the light's doing.
Whoa, that's bright.
Ooh! Oh! Hang on a second. 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅?
Yeah, I feel like we're cheating a little bit on a brand that everyone knows we love, 𝑽𝒊, but this is simply because 𝑽𝒊 don't make slippers, and we have asked 𝑽𝒊 many times to make them, and I think they need to look at this seriously, because these are awesome.
Shush, please. Should we go in there and talk about
Yeah.
this so that I can have
Just don't forget the lights.
silent
Let's just have a word with these 2 young men. What is the problem, young fellows?
treatment?
You're not even barking at anything, you're just joining in.
Mummy and Daddy, we appreciate to be part of the conversation. I think it's because they could hear us, but they weren't part of the conversation.
And it is also dinner time.
Yakka tracking.
This is what Dexter does when it's dinner time.
I
He
just caught him eating out of Dickie's bowl, and I said to him, "There's no excuse now because the bowls are new."
Oh, poor
So
Dickie.
this is really lucky because I shared, I think, some posts over the cyber weekend about UGG because the UGG sale was amazing, and I came so close to buying a pair, but then we got home and we went to see 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 and I completely forgot.
And you never did.
So I'm excited to see these. Woo! Oh my goodness me.
No, they look comfy.
Oh, they are perfect. And are you wearing? No, yours are.
No, mine are UGG. The men's one, they don't really do a men's equivalent. So I've got these, if you remember, you commented, I've got the men's version of this, which are more of like a summer beach shoe,
Yes.
like a suede shoe. And I remember messaging the guys at Vivo and saying, look, you know, Texie's the sort of child that if you buy him a present, he'll just fluff the box. Yeah, so we discussed, didn't we? We said, you know, and look, obviously we love Vivo, and Vivo we wear when we're walking, and we wear in the gym, we wear a lot.
I can tell that although I am going to be able to move my feet,
It's not quite the same.
Not barefoot.
No, they're not. But they're closer to barefoot than an UGG or a... Because if you look at my UGG slippers, I don't know if they're particularly good for your feet because they're entirely flat.
And that's a really good grippy sole as well.
Yeah.
How did you discover this brand?
I think I got advertised them on Instagram.
Really? Oh.
Comfy.
Because had you bought these when I said to you about the issue that I had with my current UGG slippers?
Yeah, this is the challenge I have with my Advent, right? Because you got your birthday, then all the lovely brands send things in the festive season. So it does make life tricky.
Because I did treat myself not that long ago to the 𝑭𝒊𝒂𝒕𝒖𝒓𝒆 Tasman slippers.
Yeah.
And I said to Charlie, the one issue that I have with them is every time I put them on, I have to put them
They're
on.
not really slippers.
They're not.
For that reason, because you can't slip them on.
You have to bend down to like tuck your foot in, which I just can't be bothered to do.
Well, they're not. They're good house shoes, but they're more slippers.
Nice. Oh my gosh,
Right, they kind of work with your
nice
outfit as well, actually.
They feel so comfy.
Gosh, Dexter, you are so smelly, fella.
Daddy, don't.
You are so smelly. This is what he does when he wants his dinner.
Yeah.
He'll just stare at me now, and then if I don't do anything here, he'll go up there and stare at me in my eyeline.
He will. He'll just harump.
You are such a minx.
Darling, this is the perfect gift. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad.
I love them.
I am
Absolutely
glad.
Perfect.
Right, let's get this man some food.
Right.
Let's get this man some food. What are we thinking?
Your dinner
Tonight, I would like different dog, obviously, Daddy, but tonight I might quite like the beef one.
I can't believe it. It's only 7:30. I feel like it's been dark for hours today. I think because we got to Blenheim just as it was dusk, and then we went skating, and it feels like we did so much there in the dark. Anyway, sorry, that is so boring talking about how dark it is these days. Anyway, I've popped on the world's comfiest dressing gown, and I was thinking if anyone needs a gift idea, whether it's for a mum, a dad, a brother, a wife, a husband, anyone, you literally cannot go wrong with the Soho Home robes. This one, I actually think that Charlie got me this one in the advent calendar last year, and I thought to myself, I don't really need a new one just yet, so I wore my old one. This is another really boring story. Up until my birthday, and then I was like, I'm going to treat myself and undo my nearly 1-year-old still in the wrapper. I'm pointing upstairs because it was up in my dressing room. So I've only just unbox this one, which is why it's so perfectly white and fluffy. I do often mist my face with fake tan before bed, so the old one was getting a little bit orange on the collar. I've got my gorgeous new slippers on, which I'm in love with. And my darlings, it's been a long day. It's been a lovely day, but it's been a long day. So I'm going to bid you good night, and we've got a very nice chilled day tomorrow. At home, there's a Christmas market. Maybe we'll head out for a pub lunch, but yeah, it's going to be a very cozy one. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's Vlogmas, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Goodbye.